Hey everybody, Lee Pennington, how are we doing? Hope everyone is fine and well. And can you just let me know in chat that you can see the big screen that says who is winning the US presidential election 2016? Obviously we know the answer to that. And you can hear my voice. We are good to go. Okay, thank you John, thank you Anthony, thank you Lloyd, Steve, thank you. Okay, thank you Andreas, image and sound regard the Netherlands. Thank you John. Really appreciate that. Charles, thank you. Fred, seeing the screen as well. I will say I have no political alliance to anybody, so I don't want to get into a debate. Who won? Who should have won? Who hates the other person? You only need to look at your Facebook newsfeed to know that there's a big divide, not only in the US, but in the UK as well. And you from Barnsley, even from you from Barnsley, friend Mobile Man. Now, the reason why I'm showing this screen is that it's showing the power of the live vote. We already know the power of the live feed, Facebook live feed, but what people are also realizing now is that if they do a form of live votes, then it is going to get massive traction because of the way that Facebook favors the live feed. And this has been something that has been proven time and time again, and this is something that's kind of cutting edge. This is something that is new. This is something that will work for virtually any niche, and this is something that will allow you to revive pages that had no kind of traction on them, no engagement. And I'm going to show you a live case study of that on the call as well. Hey Annette, how are you doing? So what we're going to do, we're going to jump straight in. I'm going to come out of this video and I'm going to go straight over to the presentation. Okay, let me just go to here. Okay, and let's start from the slideshow, from current slide. Okay, so who has done a Facebook Live session? Just let me know in chat if you've done a Facebook Live session and what your current thoughts about it were. Let's have a look here. Okay, so John has, cool. Nifty hasn't, Nifty Hands, great name that, love that. Vicky has, Lloyd never has. All right, Martin has, Jason never has, not yet, okay, not yet. Scott's the same, nope, I have. Whoever his friend is, Eric, no, okay, Annette is no. Okay, so a lot of people have kind of experience, but more than not don't have any experience with regard to Facebook live feed. This was the first live feed that you can see on my screen here that I actually did. And I actually ran this live feed from our head offices in Manila, and it was pretty terrifying in the fact that it was live. Okay, so we couldn't edit anything, we couldn't change anything, and obviously with it being live, things can go wrong. And something did go wrong. Halfway through the live feed, one of my team members were actually doing the cut sign and telling me I had to finish there and then, because we currently had a launch going on and there was something going wrong with the launch. So if you do go over to Dropmark and you do see that, and you do see me shoot off, the reason why I did that is because we had a bit of an emergency going on. However, Facebook Live doesn't suit everybody. Not everybody wants to go on camera, and I appreciate that. Not everybody can speak for a number of minutes, you know, but we are seeing a lot of traction from people who are doing Facebook Live, and people who have never even been on the radar before, people who have never even been in my newsfeed before, are suddenly becoming the top of the newsfeed, and I'm suddenly getting notifications about them. And this is how strongly Facebook favors the live feed. It's one of those platforms that obviously it's Facebook own kind of product, and obviously they're favoring it for that. So why would we use it? And the benefits of Facebook Live? Well, as you can see there, and I'm sure you've seen it yourself, high engagement. It's something new, it's something different. It isn't just your typical video post, it isn't just your typical normal post. It is getting an engagement because it's different. People like to engage with something that is different. We also get notifications. I'm sure I could go into my Facebook now and I could look at the drop-down menu and you'd see about 3 or 4 notifications saying people were live. And I actually do like going to live videos and actually seeing what is going on. Like I said there before, it's got priority. So you get a priority newsfeed display, and it definitely goes to that top, especially when it is live, and it also plays back directly within the newsfeed. We have an insane reach. Okay, absolutely insane. And the interaction, like the engagement, is high, especially if they're getting comments back or if they're doing some kind of voting poll where they're passionate about. And that one at the beginning with regards to Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton was a big thing because of that. People are passionate about it. People like to vote on things like that. So, hey David, how are you doing? Just got that message. So some of the kind of ones that you may have seen around, Demio are a very good one that did one, and obviously the voting was completely different on there, depending on the electrical candidates that they were going after. But they had 5.1 million views and had 509,000 people actually like it. Okay, and that doesn't go along with the amount of people that actually shared it and also voted on this actual one. Not sure if you're familiar with the Lad Bible, but the Lad Bible is it's a UK kind of Facebook page, and it posts kind of, let's say, irrelevant things on there, which are quite amusing. But they did one, and they got 8 million views and 872,000 people engaging with it and liking with it, and just under 5,000 shares, which is kind of crazy with regard to what they're doing. And here's another one, 3.9 million views, and again, really kind of tongue-in-cheek in the way that they did it. But it's kind of showing that we can set up Facebook pages and get engagement. And how does the Lad Bible make money? Well, the Lad Bible makes money by sending traffic directly to a website and having ads on that website. And it makes a hell of a lot of money through that. And it's built up its kind of page by doing simple little polls like this and grabbing the attention of people who like and share that page. So what I wanted to do is kind of see how we could work this on everyday pages like myself. Now, this screen will probably mean nothing to you at this present time, but we kind of set a live feed this morning on a Facebook page that had 0 engagement, okay, and had 0 kind of people posting to it. It had just over 10,000 likes. I don't think it's 11,000 likes. But what we wanted to do is say, well, look, can we breathe life into an old page, or can we breathe life into a page that people haven't seen for years? Now, look at the time and the date that we actually took this screenshot. The time and the date, so it was this morning at 9:41, which is GMT, and a lot of people in the US were obviously asleep at this time. So that's the time and the date that we took the screenshot that you just saw. Look at the reach and the engagement that we have. So we had a post reach of 161 minus 161, okay, from last week, and post engagement of minus 15. Now, this is always about the same because we don't post to this page. And to further kind of concrete that or cement that, our last time we posted was November the 4th, 2015. And Simon, it was actually one of our team members at that time. Now, that is what the kind of results that we're getting back from a page that has no traction on it. Now, the really cool thing about this is that we actually did a live feed this morning. So let me go over. I'll go to Facebook. Okay, let me just shut that down. Okay, and let me go to our Facebook page. Now, this top post, okay, was a post that I created, which was a simple dogs or cats, you can only pick one. Very, very basic, very, very simple. I just wanted to set up a live feed. All right, now we managed to get 30 people voting on it with regards to dog, and 13 people voting on that they like cats. All right, and that was today. We had 63 views. All right, not mind blowing. I appreciate that. And we had 17 likes and a heart. Now, we simply ran this to a page that had absolutely no traffic going to it with regards to the engagement being high. We also ran it to a page which I thought would get no traction, and within a few hours, okay, compared to our previous posts, where the last one that we posted had 222 people reached, this one had 488, okay, so that's been over 14 months. This one was 222 people reached. The one further down, we got 2 likes, 2 shares. Even the contest that we ran, okay, had comments on it, but it didn't have anything else. So this is the thing as well with regards the kind of traction that we get with this. You only need to look at kind of Demios, what they were showing as well. And this was the live feed that they were showing. Okay, so this was the live feed. And on that page, what I showed you before, it had 8.8 million and 911,000 likes. But if you go down and look at the kind of standard kind of engagement with a post, as you can see, the one just below that, okay, which was posted 2 hours ago, okay, had 178 people liking. 11 shares, the one below that, 808, okay, 654, okay, 1.1, probably the highest one that they've done. And the top one, being the one that they did the live feed, was the one where they got 8.8 million views and 911,000 shares. Likes and 22,500 shares. Exactly the same with Lad Bible. So I went to Lad Bible, okay, and looked at their typical kind of posts. Okay, so 8,500 people liking, 2,500 shares. Okay, 212 people liking. All right, 8.2. Again, 10,000. Go back over to this and look at what they were getting. Okay, so 8 million views they got, 872,000 compared to what they normally get on an average day. So the live feed works. The live feed goes to the top of that news feed. It gets posted as a notification to all the members of that page. It grabs attention. It gets engagement. You get likes. You get shares. Why? Because of all the things that I said at the beginning. All right. So, how do we create a Facebook Live vote? And this is where I'm going to show you now how we actually did that and how you can do it as well. Now, Facebook Live vote was actually done by VoteStream. Now, again, it's a new technology. It's a new tool for sure, but we're going to show you how easy it is to be able to set these up on your actual fan pages. Let's just go over, okay, and let me go to the VoteStream dashboard. Now, what we're going to do with the VoteStream dashboard is show you how we can set these up. I'll answer that in a minute, okay? I will answer that in a minute, okay? And I'm going to show you how I set up the last one that we did. So go to Edit, right? Now, again, with regards the simplicity of the platform, it's very easy to use. Even you have to set up your own Facebook app, and I'll show you exactly how to do that as well. And all that is just actually clicking a button and you have a Facebook app created. But I'll show you that in a little while. So the title is what you are going to see within that actual live feed. Okay, so again, would this want to grab the attention? It needs to let people know instantly what they're going to be voting on. Okay, it can divide opinion, and that's what strongly I would recommend. Always try to divide opinion. Always try to get people who are passionate about a certain thing, because if they're passionate about it, they vote on it. If they're passionate about it, okay, their feelings come to the forefront, and not only will they vote on it, but they will actually write down why they voted on it, especially if you get an argument going on that actual page. So this is what we're going to get with regards to the title. The colour, again, it's all kind of drag and drop with regards to the colour and being able to fit it in. Again, the background images or the background video. I chose to actually do a background video in mine. I'll show you the one that I did here. Okay, so you can see it playing. Let me just go to here. All right, and I'm going to show you about. Okay, so as you can see, we had a background there. Let me just try to minimize that slightly. Oh, it's not minimizing that. Okay, so we have a moving background. Why? Again, it grabs attention. Now, how did we get that? Well, we went over to YouTube and we simply put in animated background loop. All right, and if I go back, you'll find many, many different animated background loops. So if you're struggling to think about being able to create video backgrounds, like a lot of these actual Facebook voting, Facebook live feeds do, this is where I would come and grab something from YouTube to be able to use. And I simply chose one that I felt would stick with the design that I'd chosen within VoteStream. And this is the background loop that I would. So your YouTube video URL or video ID. Again, you know, it can be something that you create yourself, or you can quite easily go over to YouTube, like I said, I grab one. Now we have different vote settings within there. So we have 2 items, 3 items, 4 items, 5 items, 6 items. The one from Lad Bible was using 4 items. The one that we're using is 2 items. And the one that Donald Trump obviously was 2 items. We have a vote template. We have different templates that we can use. Again, making it unique to the actual voting that we want. So let's keep it so simple. Okay, what we can also do, we can actually increase the values, or we can show the real values. Now, why would we want to do this? Well, it may be a new voting contest that you set up, a new voting stream. So you may want to kind of, let's say, manipulate the results to begin with to get the traction to start people voting on it. But again, we will use it simply as show real values. Now, within the panel settings, all we're going to put is what they are voting on. So is it Donald Trump or is it Hillary Clinton? This is exactly what you do here. So I put dog, and then all we're going to do is we're going to upload the image preview. Very, very simple to do. Just simply choose a file, go to where you have it, and then simply press open. Okay, and then it would be uploaded. We can also choose the panel emotion. So different emotions that we want people to click on when they vote for that particular subject, or that particular person or object. And then exactly the same thing, we would replicate it again. We would choose the cat, or Hillary Clinton like you saw before, choose the image, and then choose the emotion that you want to select. Okay, exactly the same with regards to design settings. So it may be that you are, let's say, doing a voting for a local business, and you want to keep the branding the same as that local business. It may be that you're managing their fan page, okay, and you want to keep the branding the same as that. It may be your personal fan page. And again, everything in here, it can actually be replicated of that brand, of that logo, of that color. But we'll keep it all the same here. And we can show the title fields, or we can turn it on, and we can turn it off. Now, this section, the Facebook integration settings, may worry you slightly, okay? And it says the Facebook app ID and the Facebook app secret. Now, this is very, very easy to actually get. And what we would do, we go to Facebook developers, okay? And this is developers.facebook.com. And don't worry, there's a link directly with it in the software there. And what we're going to do is, as you can see, all these are my apps. And all we're going to do is going to go to add new app. Okay, I'll show you how to do that, but this is the one that I'm going to go to in a minute, video voting, that I created before. So once we've gone to add a new app, okay, all we're going to do is the display name. So let's say, for instance, this is Facebook Live, okay, demo. And now what we're going to do is create Apple ID. Oh, it's not, okay, I can't put Facebook, I'll just put Live Demo. Create app ID. Okay, choose a category, and then all we're going to do is apps for pages, and then create app ID. Okay, and then I'm going to have to do this, which is probably the most complicated thing to do, and the most annoying thing to do. I'm going to submit. Okay, cool. So we have it now. We've created this. Now, all this product setup, don't worry about this. Any of this, don't worry about it. This isn't anything that you actually need with it. All we want to do now is go to settings. Okay, and this is where we get the app ID. So this is the app ID that we want, and then we want the app secret. Okay, and then we're going to go back over to VoteStream, and this is exactly what we're going to put in here: Facebook app ID and Facebook App Store. All right, and then we're going to go to save changes, and it is done. Now, that's all you actually need. Now, one other thing you actually do within there is we go to App Review, okay? So we go to App Review, and then all we're going to press is Make Live Demo Public. Yes, at the moment you're saying no. We go to Yes, okay? Are you sure you want to make your app public? And we go to Confirm. I'm not going to do this because I'm not actually using this app. So as you can see, when I go back to the live demo one, okay, the video voting one, sorry, this is the one that I did for to be able to go to live. As you can see, I've got the app ID, app secret, and that's all good to go in there now. And everything is published. So I can start to use that now with this actual VoteStream. And then all we do is we can actually preview it. Go to preview. Okay, so what will happen is the video will load up and I can see what it looks like. Now, as you can see, I can change it. If I don't like the way something looks, I can simply go in and edit it. I can go back and edit it, press save, and that will save. If I feel the video background isn't working, if I feel that the text needs to be a different color, a different size, very, very simple to do. I want to change the emotions, etc. And that is your Facebook live stream setup. All right, and some questions in a minute. No problem, David, no problem at all. So I'm going to go back over to the actual, where we're higher. Let me just come down to here. Okay, if anyone's doing any webinars, by the way, I would recommend getting this Chrome plugin called Tab. Okay, and it lets you be able to organize your kind of tabs very, very easily and being able to go between one or the other. Very, very simple. All right, so all we're going to do now is go back over to VoteStream. Okay, let me just close that down. And then we would all go to Save Changes. All right. So it's done and dusted. Now, I have different options within here. What I want to do now is I want to stream it to my actual Facebook page. So we've got different options with it. We can use clone. We can use the link. So preview in a new window, exactly what you saw there. We can download, or we can go to Facebook Stream. Now, this is where we're going to actually, it's going to do a step-by-step process of exactly what you need to do to be able to do this. And I'll go through this now so you're fully aware of what you need to do to create these. So as you can see, it's going to go to your Facebook page where you'd like to post a video, go to Publishing Tools, click on the videos in the left side menu, very simple to follow, click on the plus live, and click on the next in the bottom right. Modal dialog, very, very simple to do. All right. The next steps are enter a title for your video and optionally add tags. I haven't done to any of my live videos yet. Okay, select and copy the value of the stream key. All right, so don't close this page yet. So copy that stream key on the Facebook page. So as you go to here, okay, let me just go back over to the voting one. Okay, go to previous. So go to Publishing Tool, Videos plus Live, like you saw there. So Publishing Tools. Okay, videos, okay, and the plus sign, which is plus live. All right, so plus live, and again, do not worry about this. It may look complex, but it is very simple. And like I said, I'll just put that one next to there. It's very, very easy to do. So go to next, and then select and copy the value of the stream key, which the stream key is that one. All right, very, very simple to do. All right, just leave that open for a little while. And then what you need to do is we need to use another software which is totally free, which is a cool software to use. And this is called OBS Studio. Okay, so this is OBS Studio. Okay, and like I said, it's downloadable, it's free. There are platforms out there which are charging you thousands of dollars per month to be able to use this type of service. And this one is totally free of charge. And then what we're going to do then is we're going to simply follow the instructions exactly like you saw before. Okay, so we're going to get that stream key, click on the stream on the left hand menu. So we're going to go to, oh wait, we've actually done that. So settings, and then we're going to stream. Okay, and that is the stream key that you are going to put. One thing that I saw in Martin's training, which I did reach out to him and told him, the service that you can have here, okay, there's lots of different services, and the default is Twitch. All right. And he doesn't mention that in his video training, but you actually need to set it to Facebook Live. Okay, so Facebook Live, then you get your stream key directly from here, stream key, very, very simple to do. Okay, and then you put your stream key there. Then you simply go to apply and okay. All right, so everyone following so far? Let me double check. Yes, Fred, there will be a webinar replay of this. Fred, can you just let me know that you can answer that? I want a background. Do I need to upload to YouTube first to get? Yes, Fu, I would recommend that to get to YouTube. Yes. Okay, so you've got your own animated background. Do I need to upload to YouTube first to get a YouTube URL? Yes, Fu, that's what you would do. All right, so everyone's saying yes, yes, yes. Okay, superb, superb, superb. All right, and then all we're going to do then is follow the steps. Very simple again. Click on the plus sign in the bottom window, source file. Okay, source file. Okay, going back to there. Okay, source file. And then go to browser source. All right. So as you can see, what I say, and browser source. And then all we're going to do is, like I said there, go to create new. And then we are literally ready then to publish it directly, okay, on the next one. Okay, directly to the Facebook Live. All right, so what we would do then is, okay, and then what we're going to do then, grab the URL. So I'll just grab that, because we've got one there. All right, and then what you're going to do is you're going to resize that. I don't know why it's put that one over there, because it's gone for my recording. Let me just delete that. It's not allowing me to delete that. Okay, because what I've done it over the top of the other one. But you can actually resize that. All right, so the size of your browser, however you want to do it, and all you need to do is start streaming. Okay, and then once it started streaming, it's good to go. So it's going to connect to your Facebook page, and you are ready to be able to start to publish that directly to your Facebook live feed. And this is how you can then, just delete all this, and just discard that. Okay, have your live feed running directly and start, and as you can see with regards what we've done already, all right, so we posted it, we had 674 reach, where before we had something like, was it minus 115, post engagement's gone up, and we had just over, let me just have a look at that, let me get to the 30 people who have voted directly on dogs, 13 people on cats, 570 people reached, and 17 people on to a Facebook page which is completely dead. All right. Now, why would we use this and how would we use this? Well, there's not very many niches that we couldn't implement some form of voting on that. Whether it be in the auto, whether you be in the travel agents, whether you be estate agents, whatever it may be, we can always get the engagement level up by putting in some sort of voting system. And it may be multiple ones. It may be that you want to change the logo of your business. It may be that you want to change the sign of your business. And again, by getting that voting, you're getting more people that are actually liking and sharing your page. And that's how the voting system works. And that's why now you can be able to do this directly from the VoteStream app. All right, so quickly go back over to the chat box. I'm going to answer any questions that are coming in. Okay, so good question. I've got a couple of questions here. One by, let me go back up to the, oh, I've got lots of questions coming. Okay, so groups. No, we can't publish to groups. All right, you can't do a live feed to groups. And that's what I actually wanted to do on when I went to Manila. Okay, so when I did my actual live feed, I wanted to do it to the Dropmock actual group, but I couldn't do it, so I had to do it to the Dropmock page. And that's exactly the same with this. You can only actually do it to pages, and pages obviously that you are an admin of, because you need to be able to go into the settings. Okay, so I hope that answered that. And the question was, okay, does it support video voting? Russell, in the point where we can only actually upload images at the moment, all right? So images you would upload directly to it. And then once that's a live feed, then it will be an actual live video. So it is video voting as such. Okay, Beth, good question. I'll talk about the contest in a minute. Good question there. Okay, can we do a dark post vote using this system? Sharam, you could actually add this to your Facebook page, okay, and then you could create an ad from that. All right, but with regards to a dark post, you have to be able to do it, actually post it to your Facebook page initially. Okay, who is seeing the live feed? The live feed is people who have engaged with your Facebook page. But what you're also seeing is that anybody who likes it, anybody who comments on it, anybody who shares it, everybody on the friends lists will also see that live feed. Okay, and that's how powerful these types of contests are, in the fact that, why do they work so well? Well, exactly like you saw the Donald Trump one, exactly the Lad Bible, they don't have, you know, 888 million, 10 million, whatever it is. They don't have that many people who like that page. But because everybody who's liking and sharing, you get that kind of snowball effect. You get that viral effect, because it's like anything. When you see somebody else who's involved with something, you want to know what it's all about, and then you like and share. And usually, those types of people who, let's say, like a dog page or like a social real estate person, other people would be from the same community, from the same local community, or may be passionate about dogs, etc. And again, that's where that snowball, that viral effect, especially if you can, let's say, throw the hand grenade in. Let's say you can put in questions which are going to open up a debate. If you can put in a vote which is going to open up a debate. And again, with most things that people are passionate about, you have two clearly defined sides. One who's for, one who's against. And that's just the psychology behind the voting system. Okay. Okay, so Jack, very good question. I assume you can retarget the audience and create lookalikes. Yes, Jack, you can. Because what you can do is you can start to create there's a new thing coming out with Facebook now, and I'm doing a little bit of training on this tonight. So anybody who has that bonus training that I've given out for Vid Advisor we did last week, don't forget the training we're going to do. There's a new actual there's a new thing which Facebook is now allowing, which allows you to create custom audiences from people who have liked your page and like your actual posts. So yes, you can do that. You can create audiences, and then you can create lookalike audiences. Okay, so Steve's asked, how is this more effective than a simple static vote app? Steve, by everything that I said there, you're using the live feed. So you're jumping on back of the live feed, which Facebook is prioritizing over anything else to the top of the news feed. When anybody goes live on a live feed, you get, let me just go over to the Facebook page. Let me go to Facebook. Okay, let me go down to here. All right, let's see if we can see anything where somebody has mentioned it. Okay, so Mike R. Thomas posted in Mike from Maine live, but let's have a look. Mike R. Thomas was live. We're live on the Mike from Maine show. All right, there'll be other people as we scroll down, and I get, let me have a look, where else have we got? Okay, as we go down, lots and lots of different things going in here. Okay, but we get, as we go down, let me have a look now, because I know I've watched a few others. Okay, live there, we've got another one who's live from the Save Talk. Beth's actually on this call, so hey Beth. But we get a notification directly into our notification box that somebody is live. What we also get is it going to the top of the news feed. And again, and I know I kind of look for one of these, but we get kind of live ones, and when you can't want one at that present time. So you're going to jump on the back of what Facebook is prioritizing at this present time. Why is it? Because it massively sees the importance of video, and also it's its own application. So the live feed is something that it's going to prioritize and wants you to actually use to build up that engagement. What does Facebook work on? What does Facebook basically around? It's around people engaging with other people. It's a social media platform where people socialize. How do they socialize? By liking, sharing, and commenting. So Facebook have realized that to do that, they have to keep changing things slightly. So before we had contests, before we had posts, we had videos, and now we had the live feed. And that's why it's always evolving. It's always trying to ensure that its members stay on its platform and engaged with its platform. So that's why this is so much more better than a static live post, all right, or voting post as such. All right, I'm going to ask some more questions here. Okay. Let's go back to these questions here. Right, so can the views be pulled in real time? Yes, they can. Okay, yes, they can, Stephen. I unfortunately, stupidly, slapped my wrist, actually closed my live feed down for this to come on this call. And I could have shown you live, but people see it live, they publish it live, and then also what Facebook does, it records that video, and it records that video, and it posts that video on your Facebook page, and it keeps that video there. Okay. Do you show how to set up live video? Yes, Sandra, we do. Everything is within the platform to show exactly how to set it up. Fred, it's not possible. Good question, Fred, and I also asked this as well. Fred's asked, is it possible to schedule a live via OneSocial? No, it's not, because you have to do things on that page which you have to physically do. All right. So OneSocial could post the actual link and have the link there, but it wouldn't be a live feed. But good question. Okay, how long will Facebook allow the live feed to run? I currently ran that for 4 to 5 hours, Sharon, but it will run for as long as you keep it open. Okay. So there used to be a limit, I think it was 60 minutes or something with a live feed, but that one, as you can see, let me quickly go over to my Facebook page and show you. Back to my Facebook page and show you how long we had that one live. Okay, Danish dog. Okay, so we had that running for 4 hours, just over 4 hours. All right, and that is now on that page. In 4 hours, we managed to get this many views and likes. Okay, we are going to continue this training, but anybody who does want to get this, and we're going to give some more bonuses out as well, okay, you can actually get on this now. You can get this live, and it's lead7.com/vote. And I will go through exactly what you get through this, if this is something that you do want and do require. When I first kind of was shown it, by Martin. I was like, oh, okay, it's quite a nice looking app. But when I actually started to use it, and only this morning did I use it, I thought, right, this is something really powerful in the fact that we've been able to get that engagement on a page that we've never been able to get before. We were getting the sort of engagement on that page before the kind of pre-clampdown on organic traffic. You know that we used to be able to publish on a fan page and at least 20-30% of those people would see that post. Well, that came down to less than 6%, and in some cases 2%. Now, we've been able to revive a Facebook page that we've not posted to in over a year, and even when we started posting to it at the back end of that, there was no engagement. All right, and that is why. And the other thing about it is the vast majority of our audience on that Facebook page are people who are from the US. So the US were actually asleep. So if I looked at the optimum time to be able to post these live feeds, that's when we're going to start to be able to ramp up and scale this and get that massive engagement level. All right, so I am going to drop that in there and let you go have a more closer look at that. All right, so I'm just going to put that in. Okay, let me just play the chat. All right, 2 seconds. There we are. And it's lead7.com/vote. All right, so I'm just going to put that into chat now. Okay, and I am going to answer some more questions with regards how we're using this and what we're using it for. All right. So and I will read out the questions as well. Okay. So does it work on the profile? Mia, good question. Okay. No, because in fact, to be honest with you, I'm not 100% certain. I wouldn't want to tell you a lie. I do not know is the honest answer. I've only used it with Facebook pages. Okay, so I apologize. I will find that out for you. At this present time, I don't know. And Mia's asked the critics. Yes, Beth, the early bird discount is for the first 3 or 4 hours, I believe. If you go over, let's have a look at the sales page ourselves. Okay, and I'll go through and answer all these questions that are coming in as well. So let me go over to there. Let me paste that in. Okay, and I'll go through the funnel, what you get with it, all right, and I'll give you some bonuses as well. Okay, so the early bird finishes in 2 hours and 51 minutes. All right, so that's what you get. The best price is obviously now it's $27. All right, and knowing Martin, he's like me, he sticks to that. So that is going to go up in price. So it's going to go up throughout the launch. I think it's a 3-day launch, up to $47 just for the front end alone. Okay, and as you can see here, basically the live video, you could only really used to be able to use it from your mobile phone. All right. However, there are new apps on the market. I appreciate that allow you to do it from your news feed, but this actually allows you to be able to use that voting system for those people who don't want to go on camera, for those people who don't want to actually be live on an actual call. It allows you to actually be able to use that live video feed and get that traction from it. Okay, so as you can see, that's the only way you could do it before. On there, Martin's going to show you some kind of ways of what he used it and how he's getting people to engage with his fan pages. And whenever I do any coaching, I always say set up a fan page to begin with, and that will allow you to understand Facebook ads. And I will talk about that live on the bonus webinar that we are having. And like you say, these are the types of results that we've been able to, Martin's been able to achieve by using these in different sports pages, kind of electoral pages, Lad Bible, loads and loads of different things, and it shows you exactly what you're going to get with regards to this as well. Okay, now there is an OTO1, and I'm going to go through everything you get with the OTO1, and there's an OTO2. The OTO2 is where you can create contests. All right, but before I get to that, I'll quickly go over the OTO1. All right, so as you can see, the fan page, wait a minute. All right, let me just go back to the page. I didn't actually show you that. Then let me just minimize that slightly. There we are. Okay, so as you can see, finally it's going to be $27 for the next 2 hours and 49 minutes. Okay, so that's exactly what it is. So it is lead7.com/vote. Now what we're also going to do is, because when we did the advisor, okay, there was a problem with people being able to get in. So we are going to be holding the bonus webinar this evening for Facebook marketing. We're going to go through all the new features which Facebook is rolling out. Okay, so we're going to talk about kind of how to create with different templates in Facebook, which they're allowing now. We're going to talk about the way to create Facebook audiences. We're going to talk about video ads. We're going to talk about lead ads. We're going to set up some live Facebook ads. We're going to go through One Social. We're going to go through Advisor, and we're also going to go through this as well. Now, because of that problem that people faced on Advisor, we're going to open up the bonus spot for the webinar this evening. Now, when I say this evening, it will be the afternoon, so it'll be 3 p.m. EDT on the call, which will be 8 p.m. which will be 8 p.m. GMT. So if anybody does want to get on that call as a bonus for this, if you simply put in yes in the chat box and put in your receipt ID, and then I'll give you the webinar link for that if you weren't able to get on the Advisor. For anybody who is on that and wants another bonus, we will give you a separate bonus for that. Okay, I do know that people do like the bonuses. The webinar this evening, yes, for those it's going to be just value packed. Value packed with regards, it's going to be kind of a coaching session, which would normally kind of hold for kind of mastermind events, where we're going to go through everything Facebook. From, like I said, retargeting, creation of custom audiences, the Power Editor, new features within Facebook. We're going to look at ways that we are using Facebook marketing with getting massive results. All right, so I am going to answer these questions now because we've got a lot of questions coming in and I am missing them slightly. Okay, Steve, looking forward for you to be on that call as well. Okay, brilliant, Eric. So I'm one of the people that purchased Advisor. Brian, if you didn't get the actual sign up for that, okay, can you let me know and put it in? Say you had to buy Advisor through us. All right, so if you purchased Advisor through us, we will do the check and just let you know and give you that receipt. Okay, so Ronald, I'm going to give you the webinar link. Okay, cool. I need to check whether that's through us. All right, so anybody who's got now the voting software, let us know in chat. Okay, and I'll give you the webinar sign up link. Russell, with regards video voting, it is a video anyway, so you're going to add images to a video. So Russell's asked, does it support video voting? Yes, it's actually a video. So the image that you see is an actual video voting. Yes, Kathleen, I'll go over those now, okay? So I'm just going to go what you get with the main, and I'm going to read this out so you know exactly, because I did ask Martin this specifically. Okay, so what you get with the main, everybody listens to this, okay, so you know exactly what you get. So with the front end at $27, okay, it's a unlimited campaigns, so create as many VoteStream campaigns as you want. Okay, you get the visual campaign builder, so you can edit all the colors, background images, video backgrounds, and more. You get a multilingual front end, so you can create non-English language campaigns. Okay, you can get 2 to 6 items, so choose how many choices you want to give your visitors. So if you want them to vote on 2 things, or 6 things, you get that within the front end. You get a background library, which I didn't show you. So you get 100 HD images to use as backgrounds. All right, so that's what you get in there. If you don't want to add a video background, you get 100 HD big backgrounds. You get the ability to result the display option. So choose to display the number in a % values or set some placeholder numbers to kickstart your campaigns. So I said before about being able to change it and adding some numbers, which also kickstarts your campaign. Real time, so it updates in real time right inside the Facebook Live video. Okay, post live viral. So after your video is over and it posts on your page, it continues to attract likes. That's a big thing as well. You can add video backgrounds to the main, so use any video as a background look for even more engagement. You get full detailed training in there, guys. So even though I've done the training on this, you get a detailed training, the step by step. Okay. And VoteStream was designed for how to use extra tweaks to encourage engagement even more and get the best results. So start your stream, you get a walkthrough of that, and it makes everything as simple as possible. And you also get 5 built-in templates to use the VoteStream campaigns. Okay, with the OTO1, all right, you get extra templates. You get 10 more stunning video voting templates. I should say stunning voting templates. You get the download function. This is the OTO1. So the ability to download a zip file with your template and stream direct from your desktop rather than your app. You get a background library, so you get 1,000 more images to use in your campaigns. You get a video background library. So do you know what I said before about going over to YouTube and grab one? Well, with the OTO1, you get 1,000 plus videos with seamless loops, which keeps looping from YouTube, that can be used in any live VoteStream campaign. And you get the developer's rights in it. So you can use the app for the clients. If you've got clients, a prospective client, and you want to be able to provide this to them, then the OTO1 is definitely the one that you want to get. Okay, the OTO2, okay, is a contest system. All right, so run real lifetime contests, and the contests end live, events live inside Facebook Live using VoteStream technology. So you run a contest, and this is the OTO2, and it basically runs a contest live. Okay, you get the contest template, so special VoteStream templates configured for running live contests. You get the automatic timer control, so you define a start and end time, start your VoteStream broadcast, and the app will automatically handle the contest, the display, and it will close when you have defined it to do. Okay, it's kind of amazing that you can use a spike in activity and turning these into an exciting live event. You get 20 plus contest templates, 100 plus HD backgrounds, and you get the ability to auto choose the winner from the comments option, and video backgrounds. Okay, so that was going through what you get with the software now. All right, so now I'm going to answer any questions that are coming in. Does it have facilities to prevent a computer from voting more than once? Yes, Ronald, you can't vote more than once, because I have tried to vote more than once. With regards to computer, I don't know of any kind of computer set up to be able to post multiple times on multiple different kind of applications, but I can't do that. Okay, yeah. Okay, so how does contest software in OTO2 compare to software in OneSocial? It's a completely different beast, Lloyd. This is live feed. This is live feed in the fact that the contest in OneSocial running the tabs. Okay, the contest in OneSocial running tabs. This runs on the news feed as live feed. Okay. Okay. Are the amount of pages to use limited on the front end? No, they are not, Andreas. You can run as many as you want. Okay. Yes, they're all saying that they want the webinar link for this evening. If you just put into chat, that's the one that we're running, the main bonus that we're running, Bob, that we are going to be doing a bonus training session this evening on Facebook ads. Okay, so that is what we're going to be doing directly with this. So all you need to put in is your receipt number for this, and we'll give you the webinar sign up link. And that's going to be a pure value training session that we're going to hold. I apologize if I've missed anybody's questions. Okay, Beth, I've got that there, so I'm going to give you that now. Let me just give that quickly. Just get that for you, Beth. All right. And sign up for this evening, Beth. Please don't share this link. Okay, Beth, that's been sent privately to you. Yes, Dave, going to send that to you. The reason why we don't share it is because it is going to be that, and don't share it outside of this webinar, please, because we do want the people who are on this. Okay, John, I'm going to give that to you now. Okay, Mickey, I'm going to give that to you now. Can you work from a desktop with it? Yes, that's what I'm using I'm using my desktop to use this app. That's exactly why I love it, in the fact that I can do everything from my desktop. I don't need any involvement with a mobile phone. Can we add our own video images templates too? Can we add our own? Kathleen, you can add your own images. You can add your own background videos. Yes, you can. It's just a case of uploading them directly, your images, or uploading the video URL, the YouTube URL, and it grabs it for you. Okay. Brian, I'm going to give you that now. Okay, so you should have that now. Okay, so missed my question. Jack, I didn't miss the question. Can you create custom audience based on video views or live feed? Yes, you can, Jack. Yes, you can, with regards, once your post has been created, a new feature which Facebook allows you to be able to do is now create custom audience when people have engaged with your page. And I'll show you how to do that live on the call this evening. It's a new feature which Facebook have rolled out. You can also build an actual audience from people who have viewed your videos, let's say for over 5% of the video, 10% of the video, over 50% of the video. And that's a new feature also that Facebook have rolled out, and I will share that with you live on the webinar training session this evening. And it's very, very powerful because you're only creating an audience from people who have engaged with your video and watched over a certain percentage. Okay? Ram, if you get access to this, you can. Jeffrey, I just need your buy link. So just send us your receipt here and I'll give you that for it, the link. Okay, Sandra, Sandra, I've just put that in there now, Sandra. So make sure you sign up to that webinar this evening. Yeah, Beth, I agree. So too bad we cannot collect Facebook user info like we can on other software for people who vote. That would be cool. Okay. Yeah, I agree, Beth. And I will ask Martin about that because I engage with you quite a lot on the things social media, Beth. So if there is a way of doing it, I will let you know. Okay, Frank, I just need your receipt number, please. No, thank you, Beth. And Pandit, I just need your receipt number. If I've missed it, I apologise. The questions are coming in thick and fast. Okay. Glenn, I'm going to give you
Lee.
Hey,
Lee, this is Eric. Eric dialing in as well. If you need any help with, I don't know, delivering receipts or anything, just go ahead and let me know.
Yeah, cool. Thank you. Thank you for that. Okay, Murray, I'm sending that to you now. Okay. Sharam, I'm sending this to you to now. Okay. So check in the chat box. Okay. Stefan, I'm sending that to you now. Okay. Ed, I'm sending that to you now. Okay. And Trend Stress, I'm sending that to you now. Doc, I'm sending that to you now. Okay. Oh, the OTO2, Raoul. Yes, Eric, if you send in your receipt number. Okay, I'm just going to send it to you. That John, I've just sent that to you now. Eric, yeah, I just need your receipt number in here.
Do you want me to send my receipt as well?
Yes, please, Eric. Yes. So where are you all sending now? Eric, have you put it into the chat box here? Vicky, great to have you on board. And Vicky, if you've just bought this now, make sure you put your receipt number in here because I'm going to give you the webinar sign up for this evening, which is a bonus webinar. It's going to be value packed, Jan, guys. And when I say that, there won't be any kind of surprises or anything. It will just be a full-on mastermind training session. We're going to cover everything Facebook. Okay, so you can sit back, you can take notes, you can ask questions. Okay, and that is what we are going to do this evening. Okay, so like I said, it's going to be a lot of new things which Facebook have just rolled out. It may be a lot of old things that we're also going to cover. It's going to be paced at a very reasonable rate so everybody can follow. Okay, and I will stay on the actual call till every single person's questions has been answered. All right, so we're going to do a lot. Yes, Bob, good question, Bob. Bob has asked, will the bonus webinar be recorded if we miss it? Yes, it will be recorded. I would ask if you can attend live, because if you've got any questions while I'm going through things, that would be the best time to ask them. But I appreciate not everybody will be able to come on live. Okay. Yeah, just going to... It says 12 p.m. Pacific. David, I don't know Pacific time. EDT will be 3 p.m.
So it's 3. Yeah, that's noon. It is noon PST.
Yeah, so it's noon, David. It's noon, yes.
And I just want to, if I can jump in, because I know your trainings are very in depth, and I know, I mean, I think people can just tell even from today's session, and that was a free training. So going inside and regarding kind of how you're able to break everything down. So I'm really excited about that too. I will be there, and I've already been taking notes on what you went through today, and I'll be there as well a little later. So pretty excited.
Cool, yeah, and there's a lot of things. The thing about Facebook, guys, and I will cover this evening. A lot of the time, it's just about taking a leap of faith and actually start to run some ads. We don't have to run ads, you know, to be successful on Facebook, but it sure as hell helps us get there a lot quicker. We can create Facebook pages a lot quicker. We can create Facebook pages for our businesses, for our local business. We can manage Facebook pages for people. And this is what we're going to show you on the call live this evening. So it's going to be something for everybody as well. Send me the replay. Okay, Eric. So send me URL for replay. I'm sitting sleeping in the middle of the night. Eric, okay, I'm just going to send you that there now. Okay, Fred, can you just put in that you've your receipt number, and we'll happily do that. Okay, nifty. Brilliant. I'm going to give you that now. Also, guys, the link that I'm giving you in the chat box, you need to click on that link and you need to sign up to the webinar. So it's not just a case of clicking the link and that's it, you think everything's done. Ensure you've signed up for the webinar. You'll get onto the webinar. We'll send you out a link when it's going live, which will be later on in the next few hours. But just do remember, please don't share this link. We're giving it to you as a bonus. Okay, and the mastermind sessions that we'll generally run will either be from $97 to $1997. So the value that you're going to get on this call, okay, is extremely, extremely valuable. All right, and the content that we're going to give you is extremely valuable. Okay, Dave. If you buy before the webinar, will you send me the link? Yes, Kim, I will. Are there only bonuses the webinar session? Yes, Brian, at the moment, because it's such extreme value, all right? Like I said, when we've done these sessions before, they have been mastermind sessions and people have had to pay a lot of money to come onto these sessions. Pandit, okay, Pandit, yeah, just going to give it you. Sorry, I miss you there, Pandit. Okay. Yes, Eric, there's a yes, David, that is my ID. Thank you. Sorry for shouting then down the call. Eric, yes, we pressed the record button, so hopefully we can send this recording out to you. Okay, so what we're going to do now as well, and we did it yesterday on the advisor one, so people do know it. We've got more than enough people on the mastermind training session, so we're just going to say for the next 5 people, and the reason why is so I can answer all the questions. I already actually think we're oversubscribed, me personally. I like to keep it low. I like to keep the numbers low so I can answer every single question. But basically, for the next 5 people, and Kimari, you just took the 5th one. Okay, let me check that, Jack. Let me check that, Jack. Okay. All right. Just going to now, Stephen, you took that one. John. Okay. Right, okay, so we've now got 2 left. All right, let me just check. I need to check the webinar time, guys, so I'm getting told it's saying the 30th. Let me just double check that. All right, let me double check that. All right. I'm just going to check the webinars because it should be this evening. Oh no, it's not. It's saying Monday, November the 21st. That is the one that you should be signed up for. If it's not saying Monday the 21st, then I don't know what you're looking at. Let me just give that one. Okay. We've got 1 space left. 1 space left, and then what we're going to do is we're actually going to close the call down, so I can start getting prepped for this evening. We've already done a lot of the content, but there's going to be a lot more in there. Okay, yes, you will get the recording of the session. Okay, so Kathleen, basically let me just ask that question, Kathleen. Kathleen, let me ask that question. So, okay, your FYI and your Vote Plus edition, even though the sales copies, okay, it's Martin's, it's not our software, this, but the developer's license, I know for a fact, comes on the OTO one. Okay, Kathleen, I know it's on the OTO one. Okay, so that is what it is. Okay, Brian, can you let me know, and then you will be the last person then. So, Brian, can you just give me your receipt number in, and you will be the last person. No, Timothy, there isn't another webinar for VoteStream. This will probably be the last webinar that we do for VoteStream. Okay, I know why you're seeing a 13. Okay, Jack. Okay. Let me just do that there now. Okay. OTO1, the OTO1 within the software, so the voting. Yes, Dave, 3.5 hours for one. So what is the OTO1 and OTO2? OTO1 for this software gives you the developer's license. It gives you extra templates. Okay, it gives you extra features within the actual software. The OTO2 gives you the ability to be able to create contests and do live feeds with the contests. Okay, so that's what the OTO1 and the OTO2 is. All right. Don't need the AC. Okay, so Kim Marie, the OTO2 is for contests. Okay, and this is the type of contest that you can do with the OTO2. Let me just quickly go over there. Okay, so this is the type of one. So this is, as you can see my screen now, this is the type of one that you can create. So kind of a contest, and when that contest is up and running in the Facebook, you can change the timer. So you can put the timer in there. You can also set the contests so that they finish the specific time. So in 18 hours, this contest will finish. What you can also do with the OTO2, which is the contest, is you can choose a winner from the comments. So this would be a live feed on my Facebook. Okay, it's on the Facebook page that I posted it to. And then what you can also do with the software is via the comments. So again, you can get people to comment on the actual contest. You can get and pick a winner directly from that, and the software will do it automatically. So it'll run the contest from the specific time that you have set it, and it will close it, and it will also pick the winner if you so choose it and you want it to. Okay, so I hope that made sense. Right, last questions coming in. Okay. So can these be made as an ad within Facebook? Sandra, to begin with, no. Okay, what I mean by that is you couldn't actually go into Facebook and create a live feed ad for voting. You can turn the post into an ad, okay, to boost the post as such. You can't actually boost a live feed. Okay, you can't do that. But once it's been created, you can then change it into an ad. I'll also talk about this live on the call tonight. A good thing about anything like this, and when I set up any ads, I build a social interaction. I build social engagement. So I get people liking, sharing, commenting, okay, by incentivizing it. And then I change that into an ad. Okay, what does that do? Well, it gets people showing the social proof, and it gets people engaging more directly with that ad. And we'll talk about that live on the call. Ed, it's entirely up to you, Ed. You know, it depends what you're going into, what you are doing. The OTO2 is good if you want to build up a fan page, if you want to do this for your basically clients or prospective clients. It's another tool. It's a tool what you can use to be able to do everything that we've mentioned on this call. If that's what you need, then this is a very good software to do it. If you don't, then you don't need this software. Okay, thank you, Charles. See you soon. We actually have one left. Okay, so if anybody wants me to wait, they haven't put the receipt in, please do let me know. Okay, and I'll wait. If not, I'm going to actually close it down and say thank you very much for attending. Really do appreciate it. We'll get the replay out to you as soon as it's rendered. Start creating these contests. In fact, it'd be absolutely fantastic for anybody who has any fan pages to create one of these contests. It's that simple to do. It took me less than 10 minutes after watching the training to do it. So set one of these up, and I want to see the results that you've achieved by this on the call this evening. And we'll give another bonus as a prize for the best one this evening. All right. So if you've needed any kind of encouragement to set something like this up, just do it. All right. And then we'll give out another bonus live on that webinar tonight for the person when I ask who can actually share with me a contest that they've set up, a voting contest, and show what they've done. And also that will prove to you the type of traction these type of things get. Thank you, Christoph, Pierre. Thank you very much. Okay, Ronald, they've got a full support desk, so if you can't get in, then they will sort you out 100%. I know Martin, I stand by Martin's products. Alish 2000, did you see my recent question? No, I didn't. I didn't see your recent question. Apologies. Yes, Nifty, there is step-by-step instructions, there's a video, and there's also a PDF which you can follow, anybody can follow very, very easily. Okay. Yes, Dave, there will be a recording of the bonus webinar. Okay, Alish, okay, let me give you that. Alish, did you buy that through us though, Advisor? Okay. So I'm in short money for OTOs in this, right? Can you count me in by for tomorrow? Yes, we can, Pierre. If you put in that you bought the main, put it in here, and we'll happily give you access. No, Fred. If you put your receipt number in here, we will give you the link, okay, and we will copy that into the answer. So when you put it in, you will get the webinar sign up link directly to you now. Where do we get the Pika tab? Oh, okay, yeah, Brian, it's a Chrome extension. Just simply go into Chrome extensions and type in Pika tab, okay, and it's a free extension. Okay, so, okay, Fred, I'm going to give you this now, Fred, so wait a minute. You are the last one now. Okay, send that. There you are, Fred, you should have it. Let me just show you Pika tab. Yeah, I'll show for those people who don't know. Let me just quickly go that so you can see something that we're working with. So, when I come on webinars, or when I do training videos, something that I really struggle in as a man is multitasking. Okay, so sometimes you'll see me going like this, all right? And that's very unprofessional, okay, because I'm looking for the tab of where it is. So what I can do now with Pika tab, okay, which is this that you can see at the top right, I can click on that, and it shows me all the tabs, okay, that I have open. And as I go over them, all right, as you can see there, we go to Pika tab. As you can see there, it just shows them all. I can click on them, the page changes, but it gives me, rather than cutting it off, it actually gives me a full description of what that tab is, and I can go directly to it. All right, so that's what I'm starting to use recently, and it's a Chrome extension which is free. All right, so that's when I'm saying Pika tab, that's what people I'm mentioning. All right, okay. Fantastic. Okay, cool. Okay. Kimari, if you've got this, then make sure that you are on the webinar this evening. That's a bonus for this. Okay, Russell, because you was in before, I'll wait for that if you want me to wait. But I will now get you your link, but just put it in now. Okay. Okay, I'll give you another 60 seconds if you just want to copy and paste it in, and then we are going to close the call down. Okay, if you want me to wait, just say wait. Okay, I can't see anything coming in, any waits. So, ladies and gentlemen, check out One Tab extension also creates it. Okay, thank you, Beth. I will do. I'll look at that. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, Kimari. Thank you, Raoul. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say thank you very much for coming on the call. Has to be live for people to vote on. Ronald, yes, it has to be live for people to vote on. Okay? It has to be live for people to vote on. All right? Raoul, I've just sent you that now. Thank you, Steve. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for attending. For anyone who's on the bonus call, we'll see you this evening. Bring your pen and paper. It's going to be jam-packed, and we're going to have a lot of fun. So cheers, guys. Thank you.